perhaps before I respond to that question, it's important to give some context about the Old Mutual Savings and Investment Survey. The OMSIM study focuses on employed South Africans aged between 18 to 65, earning 8,000 Rand or more, and has been running since 2009. For the last 16 years, Old Mutual has been committed to understanding the financial behavior and attitudes, including the spending and saving habits of employed South Africans, to support our vision of enabling our customers' financial well-being. It's been 5 years since the COVID-19 pandemic reared its head, and with it, waves of uncertainty. However, while the pandemic had a far-reaching and seismic impact on the economy and household spending, we are now starting to see things normalize and settle. Inflation is easing, lending rates are declining, and power generation has improved across the board. The 2025 OMSIM report reveals that employed South Africans are starting to stabilize, and we're seeing a nation that is more positive about the country as well as their financial futures. Overall, South Africans continue to exhibit resilience, and optimism has grown significantly in the last year. 75% said that they believe their personal financial situation will improve in the next 6 months. Furthermore, 4 in 10 South Africans said that they are confident about the country's economic prospects, with a 6% increase from 2024. The levels of financial stress among working South Africans is significantly lower than 2023, whilst remaining unchanged versus 2024 at 38%. This year, we have seen some major shifts in how people are actively managing their finances to better their circumstances, including areas such as debt management, where 57% of working South Africans said they have lower debt levels than they did a year ago. We have also seen a decrease in loan uptake, down from 57% to 54%. There has also been a decrease in the number of people falling behind on monthly commitments such as credit cards and store cards. And 67% of those who have home loans have said that they are comfortable with their monthly repayments. The major inference that one can make from these insights around debt management is that there has been a positive shift in behavior. It seems working South Africans are more mindful of debt and are tackling their debt head-on. Working South Africans also remain innovative in achieving income security, and they are doing this through multiple avenues. 57% are polyjobbers hustling to secure additional income. We have also observed an increase in personal income amongst younger working South Africans and higher income earners. Furthermore, we see 1 in 5 South Africans who are earning rental income from their home, and 2/3 are using loyalty programs to further stretch their wallets. Based on the 2025 survey results, all indications point to an improvement in attitude towards savings, which accounts for 22% of household income. There has been a decline in the number of people who paused contribution towards investments, this dropping from 9% to 3%, and there's also been a drop in the number of people who cashed in an investment prematurely, dropping from 15% to 13% in 2025. Stokvels remain a firm favorite for savings, with 54% of respondents saying that they use stokvels as a savings vehicle and prefer it because it instills discipline. What this really shows us is that although South Africans have other priorities, they've also recognized the importance of saving. There's still room for improvement, but nonetheless, it is pleasing to see that people are making an effort to save, even under challenging circumstances. South Africans remain quite resilient despite what has been a challenging environment. Most people will recall that in 2024, we had surging interest rates, high inflation, and generally the cost of living skyrocketed. While there has been some reprieve on many fronts, working South Africans are stretched but are nonetheless doing the utmost to remain positive. They are starting to take action and are determined to progress forward. I am especially encouraged by the commitment to save and the optimistic outlook about our country. This tells me that people recognize that the situation is not perfect, but they're willing to look forward and take charge of their finances.